Hey guys, so I forgot where I left off in my last video, but the flats are done on here as well as the master on this side of what this slide traces off of these groundways. What we're doing is we're fitting the Gibs. So we're almost done with the X-axis. You can see the screw and everything else is in here. The one thing we did to fix the issue with the missing part on the Gib is we put this washer in here. By putting this washer, we're able to take the Gib screw and push it against the wall of the casting over here to secure it. I don't know if that's the best option to do this, but we're doing it right now so we can continue on scraping in the Gibs. So we technically haven't fixed that issue yet, but it allows us to start scraping this thing so it doesn't put us behind. Once we're done with this section, which would be the X-axis, and we move on to the bed plates, then I'm gonna have my machinist come in here and figure out something else to get us up and going so it's a little bit more secure. We were thinking about doing instead of this washer, we were thinking about doing a plug on the opposite side and having an indentation that follows in the screw, and it locks in on the OD of this to be a little bit more secure, just in case that screw walks a little bit. There's a little bit of movement, and there should be zero movement for doing this thing. So we're making progress on it, but it's still not fixed or addressed correctly yet. But that's one thing I do want to mention to you. The binders are done too. We were able to get those things scraped in. But the last part is the Gibs. They'll be in here again tomorrow, working on that as well. I'm hoping we'll be done with it maybe Monday, Tuesday, just depending on the bearing. And then after that, we're going to take all this off, the screw off and everything else, and we're going to go on to the bed section. So these are the parallels that I have to reenact your bed. We made those up. But the one thing I forgot to mention to you guys is, and if you guys can do this for me, I'm going to kind of walk over here. So this would be your shared bedway with the tailstock, this section. I'm not worried about that one. But when we fit the Gibs, I need you guys to make the measurement of the way that fits in between here. If you could tell me the overall width of that one as best as you can, and then I'm going to grind my parallels to the exact same thickness, so then I could almost roughen the Gib a little bit. It won't be perfect, but it'd be a lot closer if I could get those measurements and then scrape it here, so when I go out to your facility, it's less I have to scrape. Because the downside with this material, you think like you're scraping a lot, but you're actually scraping none of it off. That Ampco bronze is super, I mean, it's great material for wear and everything else. It just takes a long time for you to remove material. So we want to reduce the labor we have out there and keep it in the shop. That way it saves us both some money. But yeah, if you could on Monday, if you can measure this way, the width of the way, and measure in a couple different spots, we know that we got a good reading. And then I'm going to grind that way on maybe Monday, Tuesday, or the parallel, I'm sorry, which is this one. We're going to grind this top and bottom to get that thickness, and then I'm going to pretend like this is your bedways out there, and we're going to scrape that Gib in. So give me a call if you have any questions. I can explain more videos. We're still making progress on this thing. Not done yet with the X-axis, but we're getting there. So have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you guys Monday next week. Thank you.